Alright, everyone, let's do it. Box 2 of Shadows Over Innistrad. Let's see what we can do here. Let's make some magic happen. Sorry. Alright, let's open it up. We got another 36 boosters to go through. This one will go through much quicker since I've seen most of the commons already. Let's open that up. Yeah. So many cards. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of the same stuff here, like the Unruly Mob, Pieces of the Puzzle, Inspector, Explosive Apparatus. I put all my piles so far away. You go over here. Another Clip Wings, Furbog Revenant, Rush of Adrenaline, Quilled Wolf, Merciless Resolve, the Haunted Cloak. Equipped creature has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste for 1 mana. Dope. Geist Blast. For 3 mana, deals 2 damage to target creature or player. And for 3 blue mana, in addition to that, you can exile it from your exile it from your graveyard to target instant or sorcery spell you control. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, another Murderer's Axe. Hooray. And our first rare. Oh, the first rare is a Mythic. Descend upon the sinful. Exile all creatures. And with Delirium, you get a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Dude, that's awesome. If at the point you have 6 mana, there's a good chance you've got the Delirium on there. So you just wipe the board and get a 4/4 flying creature token. Cool. That's fun. I like that. And they're gassed off Arsonists. Alright. Hey, not a bad way to start, I'd say. So Deathwing. Kind of, Gav King. Kind of. Yeah. Note the period. Exile all creatures. Ain't nothing you can do about it. They're gone. Alright. Another Nagging Thoughts. Ephemera. Lamplighters I see a lot. Shards of Broken Glass. Gone Missing. Scavenger. The Twins of the Mar Estate. Structural Distortion and Aim High. The Manic Scribe. I think I had him before. I don't remember. Maybe not. He's a 0/3 for 2 mana. When he enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 3 cards in their library. And with Delirium, yeah, do it with at each upkeep as well. Gotcha. Okay. Topplegeist. Had one of them before. A Forsaken Sanctuary. Alright, let's check our rare card from this pack. Boom! Another Brain in a Jar. Got this from the last box. Alright. Another Lamphold Pacifist, and then a Zombie Token. Let's put those away. No, I am not new to Magic Dampio. I started with Magic at Unlimited. And Unlimited was a fundamentally 4th edition? Something like that? I did have a period where I didn't play for a while. From like 2004, 2005-ish till 2000, I don't know. It was a few years. Anyway, Emissary of the Sleepless. Jace's Scrutiny, Cathar's Companion, Loam Dryad, Tormenting Voice, Clip Wings, Rotten Heart Ghoul, Murderous Compulsion, Fiery Templar. Dance with the Devils. The Cult of the Waxing Moon again. The Nearheath Chapling. Did I have you before? A 3/1 lifelink. You can exile from your graveyard to get some spirits. Alright. And our rare Invocation of the Saint Trapped. You enchant a creature for 1 colorless, 1 white, and 1 blue. Whenever this creature attacks, put a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat. Holy crap! That's really funny. So anytime it attacks, a 4/4 flying angel also attacks with him and then goes away at the end of combat. Very funny. Yeah, this is for only 3 mana. That's insane. I like that. That's fun. Anything in here? Not really. Okay. Oops. Next pack. Go through these garbage cards. Confront the unknown. A throttle. Don't think I had throttle before. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Yeah, another vessel volatility. Nice. Thornhide Wolves. Another Ravenous Bloodseeker. Another Behind the Scenes. Another Pale Rider of the Thrusted. And Jace! Oh boy! What the crap? I was hoping for it. Here he is, everybody. Jace, the Unraveler of Secrets. Oh, it's a Planeswalker, baby. Look at that. So you can scry one and then draw a card. For a -2, return target creature to its hand and your emblem, which super counterspell. That is awesome. Oh, very cool. Hey guys, check this out. You'll be proud of me. You know what else I got? I got sleeves to put him into. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Dude, awesome. Jace deck incoming. And I have the emblem! And I have the emblem for him! It's fucking somewhere in here. It's an emblem! Yeah! Dude, that's awesome. I'm excited about that. Very cool. Was not expecting that to happen. Wow. Alright. Very cool. I'm just going to put him right here in plain view. And then some bullshit. Who gives a shit? Yeah! Awesome! And that was like the second pack out of this box. It's a good way to start. It's all downhill from here, baby. All downhill from here. Cathar, Lamplighters, Emissaries, Scabes, True Faith Censors, Bloodmad Vampire, another Throttle, Sanguinary Mage, the Stoic Builder, the Spectral Shepherd. I had one of these before. Allows you to return them to your hand. Bounce back. The Haunted Cloak. Humble the Brooch, which I believe destroy target power. Yeah. Alright. And the rare in this one. Oh, another Scourge Wolf. Nice. Got ourselves another Scourge Wolf. Let's do your first strike. Delirium up into a double strike. Very Wolf for 2 red mana. Very Wolf. Very Worth. Wolfworth. Oh, and the Duskwatch Recruiter again. An uncommon transforming dude. Awesome. It's very Wolf. He is the most Wolf. Alright. What's going on here? Let's try to fix that. Fix that real quick. Alright, sorry. Alright. Another goddamn Lamplighter. I don't give a shit about you. Although you look like you would be from like Dark Souls or something. Another Emissary of the Sleepless. Sleep Paralysis. Strength of Arms. Magmatic Chasm. Uncaller's Accomplice. Crow of Dark Tidings. Uncaged Fury. Watcher in the Web. Reaper of the Flight, Moonsliver. Silver. Indulgent Aristocrat. A 1/1 with lifelink, and you can sacrifice a creature to give a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. Not too bad. Fleeting Memories again. And the rare for this pack. Another Second Harvest. Double up your tokens. Cool. And Air the Falcon Wrath. Oh, it's the Bat Lady. Awesome. Next pack. Inspiring Captain, Deny Existence, Storm Rider Spirit, Gone Missing, Scavenger, Aim High, Crow of Dark Tidings, Insolent Neonate, Vessel of Nascency, the Briar Bridge Patrol I've had before, another Incorrigible Youth. I have gotten so many Incorrigible Youths. They're incorrigible. Malevolent Whispers. Oh, that went this guy before. It's where you take control of the creature, untap him, buff him up, let him attack. What about the rare card, though? Tamio's Journal? A legendary artifact? What are you? At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. So you get to investigate at the beginning of your turn, every turn. And then you can sacrifice 3 clues to search your library for a card and put that card into your hand. Awesome. I like that, just any card. On the expensive end, but I like that you can just search for any card. We also got another Transforming Solitary Hunter. Puncturing White, Silent Observer, Inspiring Captain, the Apothecary Geist, I think you're new, a 2/3 spirit. Other spirits give me life. The Stallion of Ashmuth. Tormenting Voice, a Root Out, Rotten Heart Ghoul, Reduced to Ashes, another Moonlight Hunt, another Bound by Moon Silver. You move shackles around. Another Ulvenwald Mysteries. And our rare card. Another Inexorable Blob. Okay. Another Daring Sleuth. Okay. Nothing new in that pack. It's okay. It's okay. Unruly Mob. Fucking dumbass stupid shit turtle. Under Explorers, another Vessel. Waltz, a Hound, might be on Reason, another Trail of Evidence. An Ongoing Investigation, a 2-mana enchantment. Whenever one of your creatures or more deal combat damage, you get to investigate, and for 1 colorless and a green mana, exile a creature card from your graveyard to investigate and gain 2 life. Yeah, another setup on the investigation deck. Inner Struggle, I had one of those before where it deals damage to itself. And the rare for this pack, whoop, Devil's Playground for 6 mana. You get 4 1/1 red devil creatures. Fun. And a Convicted Killer. Okay. Stern Constable, Nagging Thoughts, Chaplains, The Wicker Witch, Amber Eye Wolf, Equestrian Skill, Mentor, Tormenting Voice, Root Out, Veteran Cathar, had one of these before, Indulgent Aristocrat, another Stitchwing Scab, and our rare is Anguished Unmaking. 1 colorless, 1 white, 1 black. Exile target non-land permanent, you lose 3 life. That's worth. Screw that. Exile any card for 3 life, basically. Fine with me. The Town Gossip Monger, and then, yeah, had him before. See, where am I supposed to put you? Are you white or are you red, you son of a bitch? I'll put you under white. And another clue. Alright, more press for answers, oxes, explosive apparati, Furbogs, Ethereal Guidance, Shambleback Fury, Byway Courier, another Nari's Machinations, Ulrich's Kindred, Pissed Off Wolf, a 3/2 trample. You can make other wolves or werewolves indestructible until end of turn with pay with green. Silver Strike, destroy target attacking creature, you gain 3 life. I get it. It's a werewolf, you kill him with the silver. Ah. Alright, and our rare Falconwrath Gorger, a 2/1 for 1 mana. Each vampire creature you own that isn't on the battlefield has madness. The madness cost is equal to its mana cost. Dope. Hinterland Logger. Oh, else got a special land here. This is a transforming land. This is new. What is this? West Vale Abbey? Add a colorless to your mana pool. For 5 colorless mana and 1 life, you get a 1/1 creature token. And then for 5 mana and sacrificing 5 creature, you get to transform this and untap it into... What the fucking hell? Dude, what the shit? A 9/7 flying lifelink indestructible hasted creature. Dude. Holy crap, that is terrifying is what that is. What the balls. Dude, fuck it. I'm putting this in an Eldrazi deck. Why would I not put this in an Eldrazi deck? That's insane. I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these situations. There we go. That's my gender Jace. That's fun. Impossible to beat in draft. I can believe it. Alright. So far this box is turning out better than the last one, methinks. At least in terms of fun cards that we're getting. Oops. Another Gissa's Bidding. We get some zombies. Another Murderer's Axe. Forsaken Sanctuary, another one. And the rare card, Eerie Interlude. For 3 mana instant, exile any number of creatures you control. Return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, cool. Quick bounce your creatures out to protect them from something and bring them back in. Nice. Another Gargoyle. Oh, we also got another rare Transformer dude. The Gaia Reach Bandit. Second one of these. Another double rare pack. Dope. There we go. Ghostly Wings, Puncturing Light, Silent Observer, Strength of Arms, Ghoul, Reduced to Ashes, the Rabid Bite, another bite, some shooting, a shitty fucking spider, another Fleeting Memories, another Spiteful Motives, and Ever After, a 6 mana black sorcery. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Those creatures are as a black zombie in addition to its other color types, and then put this at the bottom of your library. Nice. Good setup for a zombie deck. That's fun. Expose Evil. Deny Existence. And Warp Landscape. Intrepid. Provisioner. Howlpack Wolf. Another Fork in the Road. Throttle. Another Geist Blast. Try that one. This is my 4th skeleton key. Good God. Called the Bloodline. Had one of these before. And oh, another Declaration in Stone. Second one. Awesome. Another Accursed Witch. Oh, this is the transformation to the cursed one, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, look at that! Another rare transforming card. Is that a 3rd one in a row? Good God. It's a 4/4 for 4 mana. Discard a card to transform it into the Insidious Mist. Yeah, awesome. Actually, this is the same as my promo card that I got. But now I have a non-promo version. Which is worth more? I don't know. This is a good box. Good box. Alright. Emissary of the Sleepless. Sleep Paralysis. Some blur, some blur, some blur. And aim high. Crows. Open the Armories, an uncommon. Another Tenacity. Another Graph Mole. Just realize how gross he is. His face is messed up. And the rare Forgotten Creation. You're gross looking. A 3/3 Skulk. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard all the cards in your hand. If you do, drop that many cards. Maybe. It's another zombie at least. I mean, if your hand sucks that bad, I guess. Well, it also says discard all the cards in your hand so you can madness everything. Potentially. Potentially. An Uninvited Guest, the 2/2 Skulk that deals damage and becomes unimpeded Trespasser, a 3/3 that can't be blocked. Hold on now. Hold on now, you guys. Is this the best box ever? Because I believe this is the best box ever. Arlington, Mythic Rare Planeswalker. I saw a little bit of it, just enough, as I was checking the other cards. Second Planeswalker, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Planeswalker hype? So what do you do? Until end of turn, up to 1 target creature gets +2/+2, vigilance, and haste. And for 0, you get a wolf. And transforms? What? Whoa! Okay. A transforming Planeswalker. Oh! Creatures you control gain +1/+1 and trample till end of turn for your +1. A -1 deals 3 damage to target creature or player and transforms her back. And your final ability, you get an emblem with creatures you control have haste, and this creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Wow. Insane. Very cool. God damn. Double Planeswalker in this box. Turning out so good. Super glad I got sleeves for these. Gently put you in there. There you go. Awesome. Alright. We're still going, baby. Still going. Merp, 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 merp. Merps and merps and some merps, some merps. Olivia's Bloodsworn, another one of those. Stensia Masquerade. Paul Giamatti. And whoop, Slayer's Plate. A rare artifact. Equipped creature gets +4/+2. And if the equipped creature dies as a human, it becomes a spirit. Yeah, it's okay. And another Solitary Hunter for the transforming card. Alrighty. Silent Observer, Survive the Night, Just the Wind, Senseless Rage, Explosive Apparatus. Drowned Yard Explorers, Shambleback. The Duelist, Compelling Deterrence. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then that player discards a card if you control a zombie. I had one of these before. Another Open the Armory. Another Biting Rain. And our rare from this pack. Keep that rare hype going. Foreboding Ruins. Nice, another awesome double land. So good, so valuable. Double lands are so good. I love these have to reveal a swamp or a mountain, so it comes into play untapped. That's so valuable. Easy. Easy, easy. Transforming Dude. The Kindly Stranger. I don't believe I have you yet. As a 2/3. Transform him. From a 2/3 to what? A Demon-Possessed Witch. Oh yeah, destroy target creature. I had one of these before. I also got some shinies. It's a shiny Obsessive Skinner. Yay. Let's keep on moving. Vessel. Chaplain, Niblis, Skiras, Crab, Stallion of Ashmuth, Vampire, Noble, Howlpack, Wolf, Fork in the Road, Throttle, a normal Obsessive Skinner, non-shiny, Invasive Surgery. What are you doing to that poor man's brain? Counter target sorcery spell for 1 blue mana. Delirium. Get to go through their graveyard, hand, and library for any cards with the same name and get rid of them. Could be great. And another Silver Strike. Let's check our rare for this pack. Dum 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 dum. Huh! Fevered Visions? Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player draws a card. If the player is your opponent and has 4 or more cards in hand, Fevered Vision deals 2 damage to him or her. Interesting. So you get to draw additional cards, and so can your opponent. But if your opponent has too many cards in their hand, they take damage. Come a double-edged sword. Blue and I haven't seen a whole lot of blue and red combo cards in this set, though. Kessig Vorgemaster. Transforms into the Flameheart Werewolf. Yeah, I had you before. Mountain. Glue. Okay, let's get through these commons. Getting a lot of repeats in the commons. Ember-Eye Wolf, Equestrian of Skill, Stormcloak Mentor, Tormenting Voice. Another Weirding Wood. This is the dope-ass mana ramp. Dissension in the Ranks. Target blocking creature fights another target blocking creature. Heh, I like that. The Howlpack Resurgence. A 3-mana flash enchantment. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf has +1/+1 and trample. Ooh, I like the flash. The fact that it has flash on it makes it awesome. And Choked Estuary. Yet another double land. Another double land that you just have to reveal a card. It comes into play tapped or untapped. Love it. Love it. And then we got a Kindly Stranger. Catalog, Inspector, Senseless Rage, another Explosive Apparatus, Vessel, Duelist, Watcher in the Web, which is way better than the Uncommon Spider. Drew now Corpse Trawler, a 1/1 zombie for 4 mana, but when it enters the battlefield, you get a 2/2 black zombie. And then you can give target zombie Death Touch. I think I had one of these before. Another Hope Against Hope. Another Paul Giamatti. And the Deathcap Cultivator. A 2/1 for 2 mana, and you can add black or green to your mana pool. And with Delirium, he has Death Touch. I would use him for his mana capabilities more than the Death Touch. He's alright. Convict a Killer. Alright. Rest in peace, Elven Mystic. Good old Elvish Mystics. Inquisitor, Just the Wind, Wicker Witch, Rancid Rats, Dual Shot, Quilled Wolf, Merciless Resolve, Hulking Devil, another Pick the Brain, Yui, another Ulrich's Kindred, another Tenacity, boop. Harness the Storm, an enchantment for 3 mana. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, cast it again. Yep. Another Harvest Hand, and a Human Cleric. Actually, I think it's the first Human Cleric I got. Yeah, half white, half black. Catalog, Inspector, Dusk, Rage, Apparati, Fork in the Road, Shambleback, Howlpack Wolf, Broken Concentration, Counter Target Spell, Madness 4. I guess it's any spell for 3. Nearheath Chaplain, had one of those before. Wildfield Scarecrow, different Scarecrow. 1/4 Defender for 3 mana. You can pay 2 to sacrifice him, get 2 basic land cards, and put them into your hand. That's alright. Alright. And boop. Asylum Visitor. A 3/1 for 3 mana. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they have no cards in their hand. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Yeah, I had her before. An early game card that's not useful until the late game. An Autumnal Bloom had it before. Yay, shiny Rabid Bite. Look at his eyes. I'm rabid. Okay. Alright, let's get my spear away, put my mountain away, press for answers, Ox, Wind, Chasm, Ghoulcaller's Accomplice, Rancid Rats, Fiery Temper, Clipped Wings, Furbog Revenant, another Trail of Evidence, another Obsessive Skinner, another Biting Rain. Rare card is Ulvenwald Hydra? Oh no, not Hydra card. I also got another Neglected Heirloom as my transforming equipment. That one's fun. Alright, Mythic Rare, Hydra. What do? For 6 mana, you have Reach. His power and toughness is equal to the number of lands you control. And when he enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a land card and put it into the battlefield tapped. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I actually like that quite a bit. Because at worst, you're paying 6 mana to bring him out, assuming you have no other way of ramping up your mana. So he comes out as a 6/6 reach, but he also gets an additional land card out, so he comes out as a 7/7. So, yeah, then he could potentially just get bigger every turn. Could very, very mean. I like him. Let's keep it going. Jace's Scrutiny. Dahl's Cathar, Ghostly Wings, True Faith Censor, Bloodman Vampire, Twins of the Mara Estate, Insolent Neonate, Aim High, Runaway Carriage, had before, Pale Red of the Trosted, had before, still like him though. Stitchwing Scabe, a rare card, Badoo-doo, Epiphany of the Drownyard, another one of these. The double pile, make a choice. Another Kresic Vorge Master. Oh, a shiny Clip Wings. Yay. Glue. Alright. Get through those commons. Get through those commons. Another Shard of Broken Glass. Vampire Noble, Duelist, Fork in the Road. Another Tooth Collector. Yet another Skeleton Key. Another Inner Struggle. This pack's rare. Whew. Confirm Suspicions. Counter target spell, investigate 3 times. Second one of these I've had. I believe I had the one in the last box. Another Convicted Killer. And some Shiny Crow of Dark Tidings. Yay. Shiny Crows. Alright. We're about 3/4 of the way through. Alright. Wheel of Amnesia. Angelic Purse, Press for Answers, Lumidryad, Vessel Essency, Twins, Burp, Burp, another Spectral Shepherd, another Peck Guardian. It's the dude who makes wolves come out when he comes out, and he flashes, which is fun. Let me put you guys in the right pile. Woodland Stream, and the rare To the Slaughter. A 3-mana instant. Target player sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. And if you have Delirium, target player sacrifices a creature and a planeswalker. So it goes from or to and. Play that right when they have no creatures and get rid of a planeswalker. Can be mean. Especially if they, with the Delirium, if they have a planeswalker, they have to get rid of it. Another Neglected Heirloom. And a Shiny Swamp. Shiny Swamp. Okay. Going through these again. I feel like I've gotten all the commons possible because I haven't seen any new commons. Another Weirding Wood. Another Humble the Brute. Another Graph Mole. Keep putting my green cards on top of my black like a dummy. And the rare Traverse the Ulvenwald. 1-mana sorcery. Search for a basic land card and put it into your library, or put it into your hand. Or with Delirium, search for a creature or a land. Either way, it's kind of worth. Pious Evangel. I had you before, didn't I? Well, maybe not. A 2/2 for 3 mana. Whenever he or another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. You can sacrifice another permanent. Actually, no, I did have him before. I like it's like the same art, like the same stance. It just goes from Nor like, everything's great to, everything's fucked up. I like his art. The way he did his flip, at least. Alright. Survive the night. Stitch. Seagraph. Blood Mad Vampire. Confront the unknown. Throttle. Another vessel. Thornhide Wolves. Another invasive surgery. Erdwell Illuminator, a 1/3 flying. Whenever you investigate again. It's like my third one of that. Another gibbering fiend. He's gibbering so hard he's holding onto a knife. And with the rare Cryptolith Rite. Yeah, creatures you control have add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Second one of these. Crazy mana wrap possibilities with that. Another Hinterland Logger. I think I got a bonus card. Bonus card? Oh! Oh, we got a shiny mythic rare. Sigarda, Heron's Grace. A 4/5 flying. You and humans you control have hexproof. For 2 mana, exile a card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 white human soldier creature token onto the battlefield. Oh, damn. Wow. Alright then. We did it! Foil mythic rare, everybody. Very mean. Again, if you play Commander. Probably all about that. Let's go ahead and put you in a sleeve. Anyone know the value of that one? Good gosh. Nice. Dude, this is an awesome box. Awesome box. $19 foil. Dope. Not as much as an expedition land, but you know, whatever. Alright. I still have some expedition lands from my last boxes of Oath of the Gatewatch, which some of you probably watched those openings as well. I still have them. Murderous Compulsion, Liliana's Indignation. Top X cards of the library into the graveyard. Target player loses 2 life for each creature. I believe I had that before. The Morkrut Necropod. A 7/7 for 6 mana with Menace. And whenever he attacks or blocks, you have to sacrifice another creature or land. Another ongoing investigation. The rare. Oh, another mythic rare. Behold the Beyond. Another 7 mana card. Why is everything so expensive in this set? Discard your hand. Search your library for 3 cards and put those cards into your hand, then shuffle your library. That is expensive. If you get to the point where you need to play this, you better be grabbing the 3 exact cards you need to win. And a Cursed Witch. Commander decks are going to want the Beyond, Behold the Beyonds. Alright. Oh yeah, discard with Madness. It's a lot of mana. Dauntless Cathar. Vessels. Epitaph Golem. 3/5. Put target card from your graveyard at the bottom of your library. Another Wildfield Scarecrow. Crawling Sensation. A lot of sensations in this deck. 3 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere. Oh, this is the insect making one. I had that before. Never mind. As land goes into graveyards, you get insects. And my rare. Oh, another prized amalgam. Second one. Just keep them out. Let's put you over there. Another skin invasion. I think I got a shiny or something here. Let's feel it. Oh, nope, it's another rare transformer. Thing in the Ice for 2 blue mana. A 0/4 defender. Thing in the Ice enters the battlefield with 4 ice counters on it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, remove an ice counter from Thing in the Ice. Then if it has no ice counters, it dethaws into the Awoken Horror. 7/8? When this creature transforms into Awoken Horror, return all non-horror creatures to their owner's hand. Whoa! Are you serious? Dude, that's ridiculous. I like him a lot. A $15 card? I believe it. A 7/8 that wipes the board? Good God. Are there any other horror cards you could use to keep creatures in? Dude, that's awesome. I like him a lot. And all it takes is instances or sorceries to dethaw him. That's not hard to do. Dope. Here. Alright. More commons. Stormkirk Dissension, Creeping Dread I had before, another Spiteful Modems I had before, and the rare Welcome to the Fold. Sorcery for 4 mana. Gain control of target creature with toughness 2 or less. If you do the madness cost instead, it's the X mana cost. So basically it's good if you madness him. Oh, that seems like a lot. Solitary Hunter. Yeah. Alright, starting to get into the end of this box. Here we go. Last 5. Let's do it. Okay. Vessel, Angelic, Dryad, Weaker Reach, Strength of Arms, Vampire Noble, Allback Wolf, another Broken Concentration, it's a pretty good counter, another Not Forgotten, another Bound by Moon Silver, I've gotten a lot of those, rare card, dude, Johnyard Temple again. Fun. Hinterland Logger, Swamp, and an Insect. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Alright. Pieces of the puzzle. Expose, Evil, Homunculus, Lethal Guidance, Root Out, some other trash, trash, another Tooth Collector, another Lightning Axe. I love a Lightning Axe. A Lightning Axe is hilarious. Another Woodland Stream. And let's check our rare baby. Come on, rare. Porktown. Another double land. Dude, I'm getting crazy amounts of double lands. Awesome. A Breakneck Rider. New Transformer dude. Didn't have him before. 3 mana for 3/3. No spells. Transforms. into a 4/3, and all attacking creatures you control get +1/+0 and trample. A little more fun. And these things. All right. Devilthorn Fox. I'm getting fat stacks. Of cards, at least. Vessel, Thornhide Wolves, Rancid Rats. Alright. A Not Forgotten, had that before. Another Geese's Bidding. Another Morcut Necropod. And the Corrupted Graphstone. A 2-mana artifact comes into the battlefield tapped. Choose a color of a card in your graveyard, on 1 mana of that color to your mana pool. Oh, cool. It's a mana card. Nice. That's not too bad. That's got the Abyssinian Missionaries as Transformers again. A Swamp and a Clue. Alright, I got 2 left. They both have Jace on the front. Let's do this. Fucking turtle. Let's get these out of the way. Warped Landscape. Sanguinary, Stoic Builder. Alright, we got another Pour Over the Pages. A Groundskeeper. You're new. For 1 mana, 1/1. For 2 mana, return target basic land card from your graveyard to your hand. That's pretty cool. Can double up with some madness with that. Another Howlpack Resurgence, which gives you all your wolves +1/+1 and trample. The rare here. Altered Ego. Red. 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, and an X count. Can't be countered. You may have Altered Ego enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it enters with X additional +1 counters on it. Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. So it becomes like a slightly bigger version of any other creature that's out there. Okay. On the pricier end, but when that late in the game, it could be a win card. Alright, also got the Hermit of the Natternulls. I don't believe I had you before. Whenever an opponent casts a spell during your turn, draw a card. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah. Lone Wolf of the Natternulls. Yeah, you get to draw cards when they cast spells on your turn. Alright. And I believe I also got a shiny! Oh, a Creeping Dread shiny! Yay! Yay, foils. Alright, everyone. Last booster. Let's do this. Make it count, everybody. Boop. Need a Jace. Cathar. Moorland, a Warped Landscape. Sanitarium Skeleton, Byway Courier, Grotesque Mutation, Structural Distortion, Cult of the Waxing Moon is the first uncommon here. Whenever a permanent you control transforms into a non-human creature, you get an additional wolf. It's a 5/4. So basically as a wolf becomes a werewolf, get an extra wolf. Mini wolves. And a Compelling Deterrence. Had one of those for a zombie deck. Rise from the Tides. 2/2 black zombie creature. Had one of those before. Alright. Token. Wolf. Yeah, get that out of the way. Here's my transforming card. Another Solitary Hunter. Alright. And final rare of the box. It's another Flameblade Angel. Only not shiny. Alright. The 4/4 flying that deals damage anytime they have a source that also deals damage. Alright, there we go, everyone. That's the second box. But good God! Good God, what a box! If for nothing else, these alone. The Sagrada Heron's Grace. Put those a little more in focus for you. Arlen. The Westville Abbey is hilarious. And of course, I got motherfucking Jace. Awesome. So even though it didn't end super well, but it began great. That was a good box. That was a good box. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.